Hi everyone, Dr. Ashley Campbell here from Campbell Chiropractic, continuing on in my series Healthy Mamas, Healthy Babies, and today I'm going to be talking about the Webster Technique, which is a technique I am certified in, but also one that helps with pregnancies and additionally can help turn breech babies. So I'm actually going to demonstrate this technique with one of my pregnant mamas, and I'm going to be talking about what's going on and why it's so beneficial. So let's watch. The first thing we do with Webster Technique is have the mama lay down on her tummy. And we use pregnancy pillows, which are just carved out foam for the belly to go in, and we can use them all the way up until 40 weeks or beyond for mom, which is great because pregnant moms love to lay on their bellies. The first thing I did was check the tension in her low back by bringing her feet to her bum, and the side that has more tension is the side that I'm adjusting right there. Then I will recheck to make sure that everything is even, the tension's the same, which it is, and then I'm moving on to check her muscles and her piriformis. The side that has more tension, I will do some work on. In this case, with this pregnant mama, both of them feel great, so I left them alone. The next thing I'm checking is called her sacral tuberous ligament, and it's a ligament that connects between her pelvis and her tailbone. The point of this is to relieve that tension in the sacral tuberous ligament, and it also causes the body and the nervous system to relax and get into a state of growth and repair. What's great about the Webster Technique is that it focuses on balancing the pelvis, making sure everything is nice and comfortable, and it focuses on 3 tiers by doing that. First, we adjust the bones, then we work on the muscles, and then finally on the ligaments. And we do this on both sides, the front and the back. So I'm holding this point. I know it looks like I'm holding her butt, but it's really the sacral tuberous ligament. And I'm feeling for the tension that's up her spine all the way up to where her head and her neck connect. Once that tension relaxes and it's equal on both sides, I'm done holding that spot on the sacral tuberous ligament. Now with Webster Technique, getting everything balanced in the pelvis actually helps release any torsion that's in the uterus, giving it the most amount of room possible so that baby can move around and swim freely. But it also, once that happens, lets baby move head down innately like they know that they're supposed to do to be born. And so as you can see, I'm not actually doing anything with her belly, but baby will naturally be able to move head down the way it's supposed to. And so this part I'm actually working on her pubic bone, making sure that bone's set nice and even and balanced. Next, I'm working on her psoas, which is a deep flexor muscle inside, wrapping around her hip bone, all of the low back vertebra, and connects to the leg. So very strong muscle, and it can get very tight on one side. And so you can see I'm rocking back and forth and up and down, releasing the tension in that muscle, getting everything balanced again in the pelvis. So moms love this. It's very comfortable, it's very gentle and easy. If they're having any aches and pains in that low back, this technique helps relieve that, and then they leave feeling much better, more comfortable. And you can do this all the way through the pregnancy, even 40 weeks, 41, 42 weeks, to help with mom, and also to help if a baby is breech, to help them turn face down again. And so here we're talking about how, this used to be actually really uncomfortable for her, and now it's getting easier. And then same with the last thing I'm going to do is check her round ligament, which is a ligament that connects from the top of the uterus all the way down to the pubic bone. Interesting thing about this ligament is that it's actually surrounded by smooth muscle. And so as the uterus grows and stretches, the ligament has to grow and stretch as well, and it can get little knots along the way, like little muscle knots. And so I'm just feeling for that tension, those little balls, and I'm just holding it, putting a little bit of pressure, and then waiting until that knot releases. So this is something that we check a lot during pregnancy to make sure everything's nice and feels good. And this is also a point that moms can do on themselves when they feel that groin pain or discomfort. They can just feel along their belly until they feel a little ball and hold it. So once that's all nice and released, she's done. And that is the end of the Webster Technique.